The Suns needed a win, and Kevin Durant delivered 42 points against the best team in the league, record-wise, best team in the league, and got the job done for the Suns because they're still fighting. They're trying to make that play in. Now, the one thing I want everybody to see right here, post-game, this is what Kevin Durant had to say. I liked that I was precise and went straight into my movements. They felt comfortable switching Jared Allen onto me. I felt comfortable driving at him. Any front court player, he felt super comfortable going right at them, getting to his spots, and making a play. And in this case, it was getting the bucket. So this is early in the game. This is the exact matchup. This is exactly what he was just talking about. Getting Jared Allen onto him and feeling comfortable to just attack. So like right here, he has the ball. Jared Allen, you see his feet. He's kind of inviting Kevin Durant to drive this way, which is not necessarily bad defense because this is where the help is. If Donovan Mitchell wants to step up, he can. If Evan Mobley wants to slide over, he can. Like, they can jam up this area and kind of force Kevin Durant to take a pull-up over a tall defender. Not taller, but just over a tall defender. Not the easiest shot, right? So what does KD do? Hezzy cross, get middle, right? It's a lot harder to stop him going middle because who is this over here? Devin Booker. He not helping off Devin Booker, right? So now when KD drives, he has all this space to work with. Gets that bump. Make sure you see that. Puts his feet right between Jared Allen. Gets that bump. Creates enough space. Nice little fadeaway jumper from beneath the foul line, which is a close. That's a good mid-range close shot, especially for Kevin Durant. That's too easy. So now here we go again. Very similar situation. He gets Jared Allen on him. This is the exact matchup he wants. This time Jared Allen wants to do it a little bit different. He tries to press up. He doesn't want to give KD space this time. Big mistake. It's hard for bigs to get outside the three-point line and slide them feet. That's very hard to do. So KD, you can already see he swipes that arm right out the way, gets his shoulder low, and gets right downhill. Forces him to open his hips, right? So now as he drives, you can see the help defense ready to rotate. Evan Mobley is right here. He's ready to rotate. So he slides over. KD jump stops. Now right now, technically, if KD wanted to, he could throw the lob over the top. Easy dunk. That's literally would be a wide open, easy dunk right here. But this is KD we talking about. He's going to ride up and he's fading back a little bit. Little bit of a fade. That's an easy bucket. That's for him, practice shot. Too easy. Now, this play is where the Cavs just got to be more alert and understand who they're playing against, right? So here's the handoff right here. This is Kevin Durant coming off a handoff. Look how far back the defense is. This is way too much space. You're giving Kevin Durant all the space in the world to figure out exactly what he wants to do and then go do it. On a handoff, this defender, you should be up at least at the level of the handoff. Get up. I understand you may not want him to roll, but you can slide back with him if that's what happens. If you just stay back and you're in a drop against Kevin Durant, you're giving him the option to do whatever he wants. So now he comes off. He just rips middle. One dribble, the defense is beat. And this is what Kevin Durant does. Again, he's the king of seeing the help defender and not challenging at the rim. For what? What do we need to challenge for? I'm 7 foot. I'm going to jump stop right outside, which is very close to the basket. And I'm going to pull up because nobody on the planet can contest this. He's a 7-footer and he shoots way above his head. So far, he's getting easy practice shots in the paint. One of the best things with ball screens, especially when you hit the roller, is that you get the ball in the middle of the court, right? You see the defense has to rotate over to stop the ball. If not, that was a wide open dunk because you know Darius Garland ain't doing nothing. That would have been a wide open dunk, right? So now Darius Garland is responsible for 2 people on this side of the court. Ball gets in the middle. He skips it out. This is what I want you to see, though. After he skips that ball out, these two defenders don't try to rematch up and figure out who has who. He kind of just sits here and chills, and that's going to put the defense in a very bad position. Right now, you see Devin Booker is wide open. Kevin Durant on the wing, low-key wide open. One defender responsible for the both of them. So, skip pass. Defense had to make a decision. Do you leave KD open? You leave Devin Booker. You're in a lose-lose situation. He's still down here. Never rematched up with anybody. So now when KD gets the ball, he's wide open. Test the win jumper. Way too late to get there. That's easy money for the best player in the gym. Now, you see the ball screen again. They're trying to get that switch. Now, the thing with DeAndre Hunter, he's not a bad defender, but KD likes this matchup. He's going to keep attacking it, right? So, watch the float dribble right here. Watch how he floats up over and gets him to shift his feet. Float over, get the defense to shift his feet. That between the legs dribble, low key, he has this whole lane now, right? All because he got the defense to just slide over this way and shift over. Quick change of direction, he can get downhill, right? So now once he drives, again, you see all the help defense. Take a wild guess at what Kevin Durant's about to do. If you said jump stop and get into his jumper, you are correct. He is too tall for anybody to stop him from doing this. There is no contest on this shot. You're working so hard to try to sprint and get back in front. Technically, he got back in front on defense. Technically. But pay attention to this too. Watch. As soon as KD's feet touch the ground, that ball is on the way up, right? The defense hasn't even really, their momentum hasn't stopped yet. Kevin Durant, the ball is already up over his head, and he's getting up into a shot. But he's getting a bunch of shots just right in the paint, right there, because he's able to just take 1-2 dribbles, get downhill, stop on a dime, pull up. Now right here, low-key, Kevin Durant, he likes any matchup. Kevin Durant always is going to like his matchup. But like he said, he feels very comfortable getting downhill on Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. So right now, Mobley's guarding him. This is where it's tough for Mobley, right? When he's on the perimeter, he's able to use his size and his length to force people into taking tough shots, right? The problem is that Kevin Durant is his size and his length. They the same size. So whatever he would do to the average person don't bother Kevin Durant. It don't bother him. So he's able to just get downhill, a little hezzy, bump, right? Watch again. He's getting downhill. He's not just taking the path of going all the way around hill, right? He's not just going all the way around, looping around. When he gets to this point, he's going to step in and get that contact. He steps in, gets that contact, and now that's enough to create space for him again. Look at where all his jumpers are. He's right on the lane line. These are super close to the basket. And not only are they close to the basket and he's elevating, but he's also fading back just a little bit so that even if you thought you could get to his shot, you can't. These are shots he can make all day, every day, in his sleep if he wanted to. 5 seconds on the shot clock. This is kind of a similar situation to the play in the beginning of the game, right? Where you have defender. The help defense is ready. So going this way is going to be tough. So KD, low hezzy cross. Look how low that was. KD's a 7-footer getting low like that. Low cross, gets to his left. As soon as he feels that contact, what's he going to do? Get into a shot. My favorite thing about this, watch as he goes up. He's fading back, right? There's no way. If he goes straight up, if he were to go straight up, there's a good chance he could have got his hand on that. But because he's fading back, he's creating space. His knee is up so that he can't get any closer. Fading back, nothing but draws. Come on now. Now, one thing that the Cavs did that I'm not necessarily a fan of is they went zone against a team that can shoot. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Why are you playing zone against a team that can shoot, right? And the one thing with me, the easiest way to beat a zone, especially when you have to play NBA rules, set a ball screen at the top, right? So they set this ball screen right here at the top. Devin Booker gets to get downhill right to the middle. And once you get the ball in the middle against a zone, you pretty much beat it, right? So D-Book gets downhill. Now if you want to count, this is the middle of the court. 4 players on one side of the court. One person responsible for these 2 over here. So he gets to the other side. Skip, quick swing. The best player in the gym gets a test to win 3. This is why I'm not a fan of playing zone against a team that can shoot.